Welcome to the second video in our Unlocking Success series, all about helping you understand TELPAS a little better. In this video, we'll dive into simple ways to bring TELPAS-style practice into your everyday teaching, making it easier for students to build those skills as part of your regular lessons.
Did you know there are 9 different types of questions on the TELPAS exam? Knowing these question types can actually make a big difference in how you plan your lessons. By weaving similar types of questions into your everyday teaching, you can help students feel more comfortable and prepare, no matter what subject you're teaching.
Did you know about these unique features of the TELPAS exam? Many question types ask students to analyze images. Others require students to listen to a scenario and respond. Speaking times are 45 or 90 seconds. That's quite a bit of time. Students have 2 chances to record, but must use the second attempt if they re-record. And students must use a microphone to record their responses for the speaking section. While students might recognize some of these question types from STAR, TELPAS can put a bit of a twist on them. It's good to keep these differences in mind as you plan. This way, you can help students get comfortable with the TELPAS format and feel confident when they see these questions on the test.
Let's talk about why TELPAS practice is so important. TELPAS scores are often connected to STAR success, so building these skills can help students in multiple ways. By bringing TELPAS strategies into your classroom, you're encouraging students to participate more actively in discussions, which boosts their confidence over time. And when students get used to TELPAS-like activities, they feel less anxious on test day.
No need to stress. We know you're already using great strategies in your classroom every day. Our goal here is simply to offer a few easy tweaks to make those strategies even more TELPAS-like. These small adjustments can make a big difference for your students.
You're already doing so much of this in your classroom. Here are just a few ways to make simple tweaks that can give students that extra TELPAS boost. For example, with turn-in talks, try setting a timer for 45 to 90 seconds. This helps students get used to talking for longer stretches of time, something that's tougher than it sounds. If you're doing quick writes, try adding a paragraph frame to encourage more detailed responses. And when students watch a video, have them take notes and then complete an activity using just those notes. This builds active listening and note-taking skills. Finally, for sentence stems, consider taking them up a notch with tiered or more complex options. This can help students move toward advanced high on TELPAS.
Here are 3 examples of questions that elementary students will see on TELPAS. Notice that they'll need to listen to audio, work with images, and answer fill-in-the-blank questions. These are all things you can easily mimic in your instruction to help students feel more familiar with TELPAS tasks.
For secondary students, TELPAS includes longer, more complex tasks. They may be asked to explain a process or tell a story based on pictures. They'll also need to respond to open-ended questions by recording their answers. This is why it's so helpful for students to practice writing before speaking. It builds their confidence and helps them get comfortable with these kinds of tasks.
Our TELPAS chatbot is here to make preparing students easier than ever. It's designed specifically to help teachers generate TELPAS-style questions that are tailored to your units, with some unique features to save you time and enhance learning. First, it generates TELPAS-style questions customized to fit any unit. This means you can keep your lessons on track while giving students the practice they need. Second, it has built-in rubrics ready to go, no extra setup required. You can focus on teaching, knowing the scoring is already in place. And finally, it's incredibly simple to use. Just enter your subject, grade, and question type, and the chatbot takes care of the rest. It's all about saving you time and helping students get comfortable with TELPAS-like tasks. Let's take a look.
When you open the chatbot, you'll be greeted with a welcome message and asked to select the grade levels you're focusing on. Next, type in the subject area you're teaching, followed by the specific unit or focus of study. After that, you'll choose the language domain you want to focus on, such as listening, speaking, reading, or writing, and select the proficiency level you're targeting. Then, it will ask how many questions you need. Just enter a number and watch the chatbot produce ready-to-go questions. Each question comes with instructions, a prompt that resembles the TELPAS exam, and even strategies and scaffolds to support your students. You'll notice that many questions also include references to images, since TELPAS uses visuals heavily. Once you have the questions, you can always ask for more. In this example, I requested 3 extra writing prompts that could work as a warm-up or an exit ticket. The bot provided the prompts, along with strategies and scaffolds, to help you support students at every level. If you find the scaffolds too challenging for some students, don't hesitate to ask the bot for simpler options. You can even scaffold this by choosing multiple levels, like intermediate and advanced, to better support different students. In this example, I kept the questions at an intermediate level. The bot responded with simpler sentence stems and a stronger focus on vocabulary. And if you're looking for additional ways to support your students, you can ask for more tips, and the bot will suggest best practices that you can easily incorporate. The chatbot is designed to make TELPAS practice as easy as possible. And once you've collected all this great information, there's no need to worry about losing it. Simply scroll to the top of the chatbot, click on the export button, and you can print or save the entire conversation as a PDF.
Welcome to Classroom Chronicles. We'd like to give a special thanks to Marjorie Zimmerman from Burnett Middle School for sharing some incredible examples of how she's already using TELPAS strategies in her classroom. In the next slides, we'll walk you through her ideas and explain how you can apply these strategies in your own teaching. In this featured activity, students kick things off with a creative writing warm-up, describing these 2 images in detail, what the subjects might be doing, feeling, or what could happen next. Marjorie shared how she followed this with a comparing and contrasting lesson, helping students analyze similarities and differences. To wrap it up, they refined their writing and prepared to share out loud, boosting both their writing skills and speaking confidence. A huge thank you again to Marjorie Zimmerman from Burnett Middle School for sharing her fantastic strategy with us. Teachers all across the district are already weaving TELPAS-like activities into their everyday instruction. And we'd love to hear from you too. Have some great strategies or activities to share? Reach out to your campus multilingual specialist, and you might just be featured in the next episode of Classroom Chronicles.
Thank you for joining us for Unlocking Success, Understanding TELPAS, Embedding TELPAS Practice in Daily Instruction. We hope you've discovered practical strategies to make TELPAS preparation a natural part of your teaching. Remember, TELPAS isn't just about the test. It's about empowering our multilingual learners to grow, graduate, and lead. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for being such an important part of that journey.